What's up? Travis here, TravisStethel.com, TrainAggressive.com. Just finished doing a workout here and just checked my email and I had a couple questions come in. One was from Andres. He had the question of he's been doing complexes. He doesn't have bumper plates, so he can't drop the bar when it's over his head. He can't just drop the bar when he wants, so that's making it very difficult for him. And then secondly, his hands are hurting from holding onto the bar. And then when he's doing movements like bear crawls and things like that, it's hurting his hands. All right, there's a couple other questions in there with people just complaining. And number one, stop fucking complaining. Toughen the fuck up. All right, I'm going to just put it to you straight. All right, that's what I was told at a young age from my dad when I would complain. When certain things got tough in wrestling, he just said, toughen the fuck up. All right, and that's what it comes down to. All right, if you want to get the results that you want, first and foremost, it's got to be intensity. All right, doesn't matter what level you're at. You can be a complete beginner or you can be extremely advanced. Push yourself to the highest level that you can freaking go. Don't complain because it's tough. It's going to be tough, okay? If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Everybody would be strong as hell. Everybody would be lean and ripped if it was easy. But it's not freaking easy, all right? Let me tell you something. In this day and age, we're too fucking spoiled, especially when it comes to fitness. Look at some of the gyms that are popping up. All right, the corporate gyms. That's one of the main reasons I left the gym I was at a couple, 3-4 years ago, because it was too freaking soft in there. Just the attitudes in there were really soft and weak. People didn't want to be there. And they had everything they needed as far as to get in shape. I mean, you have freaking treadmills with TVs on them. You have treadmills with freaking fans on them. What's next? Treadmills with fucking smoothie machines on them probably, all right? We're too freaking spoiled when it comes to fitness, all right? We got to toughen up, take it back to the primal, all right? That's one of the reasons I use the sandbags, the kettlebells, because that shit is tough, all right? It not only changes your body physically, it changes your body mentally, all right? Mental toughness, it builds that up, all right? You got to push through the pain. Obviously, you got to train smart. You're not trying to push through injury. All right, there's a difference between being injured and being hurt, all right? Training hard, you're going to get hurt. Your hands are going to hurt from holding onto the barbell, doing a complex, okay? Back when we first got our gym, I didn't have the luxury of having bumper plates, all right? I will admit, it is awesome to be able to drop that bar when it's above your head, okay? It's awesome to do Olympic lifts and just drop the bar. That is a luxury, okay? I'm spoiled because of that, all right? I will admit that. Okay, but back in the day when I first started my gym, I had steel plates, that's it. I couldn't drop the barbell. Did I still do complexes? Yes. Did I still do Olympic lifting? Yes. Did it suck that I couldn't drop the barbell from over my head? Yes. But I got myself stronger from having to control that barbell at all times. You can take something positive out of something that you view negative, all right? So, Andres, keep doing the complexes. Push yourself past that point of pain. All right, your hands are going to freaking hurt from holding on the barbell, man. Your forearms are going to freaking burn. All right, you got to push through that. Bear crawls, animal movement, get used to it. All right, I hear that all the time. My hands hurt when people start doing bear crawls and crab walks and different things like that. Get used to it. Go back to the primal. Quit spoiling yourself. All right, I'm going to make it a point for myself. I still do this. I get outside and I train. I train out in the elements. All right? Back when I had my first gym, and I'm lucky to have this new gym, we didn't even have heat in there for the first year, and it was like minus 10 degrees in the wintertime. And we still trained in there. We would bundle up. We'd train in there. You can see your breath. Look at some of my old videos. You'll see I'm all bundled up, training in the gym with gloves on. I couldn't even grab kettlebells because it was so cold. But that's the thing, that's the experiences that you go through with training that's going to build you up. It's going to give you the results that you want, but you got to push through it. Nothing comes easy, all right? I talk about this all the time, and it's just something that you got to realize. So quit spoiling yourself. Get out of those freaking soft environments every now and then and freaking push yourself, all right? That's what it comes down to, is intensity, all right? You don't have to train at my level if you're a beginner. Hell, I'm not even at that high of a level. There's people so far above me, but I know that. I train at my level. I train at the level I can go my hardest, all right? That's what you got to do too, all right? That's my message. Quit spoiling yourself. Go 110% ham. Train smart. Live and train aggressive. Travis, I'm out.